Yo, you freaking Jabadoo scums. It's us coming to you live from the underground. You already know another episode of Ballin N Brawlin. It is your boy, the hostess with the mostest post 90s, aka Philosopher Ja, and I'm with my boys once again. My homie, my main.
The bro with the goals and the hoes. Consoles, how y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? And the other man with the target plan.
It's in man cause.
Okay. So, today we're going to talk about a little bit of this, started off a little bit of this basketball.
It's like basketball. It's like basketballs now. It's like a all around sport. You know what I mean? It's all year round because we talk about the shit so constantly, so daily.
Man. So we're gonna just do a little bit of this.
Fresh out the box, man. Kyrie wanna come to New York?
Yeah.
Are my ears deceiving me?
Hey.
Am I losing my hearing? Am I going to deaf? Does Kyrie want to come to New York of all places? New York?
Come on down, man.
I guess ever since we fired the freaking Jack off Phil, the Jack in the Box, everyone wants to come here now. Well, shit, if Kyrie gonna come here,
We will roll out the red carpet for you.
I would. I'd personally see you personally.
Okay. Sorry, I had to take a little drink of my water. I'm sorry.
That lean.
So we are back with Ballin N Brawlin, baby. And we're still talking about that ballin' part of the show, that hoop talk.
I got a little bit of breaking news here.
Shit.
Second round pick that the Knicks signed, that the stud from the Summer League team, Damian Dostin, signed a 3-year deal, 2 years fully guaranteed, baby. The future's now.
Future is now.
My man went all. He averaged 13 points in the Summer League on an efficient 48% shooting range from downtown.
You know what, Kyle? Hold on.
48.
Hold on for a second. Hey man, Kyle, how do you feel about your Knicks right now? I just want to hear your opinion.
You don't know, man.
What
I'm telling you,
the
man.
Knicks are going to do?
Before we went on the air, before we went live from underground, this guy's talking about if we could just keep Carmella Anthony in some way, get Kyrie Irving. How the hell are we gonna do that?
Yeah. Explain yourself, you Nick jobber.
Man. Now, I was just thinking that they come with some. I don't know how to have them both.
I don't know how that's possible.
It was just wishful thinking.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, you always do.
No, not always.
Just like you do with WWE. You always feel like
It's
yes.
facts. No, it's
Yes,
facts.
you do.
But let's not go to the WWE part.
Anyway.
Let's stay on this basketball shit. Because the Knicks need to make up their mind. What are they going to do with Carmelo Anthony? Where does he want to go? Because since this talk about Kyrie's came out, they should really just push a deal for that. But then he really wants to go to Houston, and all the cars, all the keys, and everything is in his hands because he has a no trade clause and the $8 million trade kicker. It's all in his hands, bro. So where's Max? Both of y'all. What do y'all think is the perfect situation for him to thrive and win the championship, or at least compete at? Houston or Cleveland?
Listen.
Cleveland with the departure of Kyrie.
Listen, this is what I think. He should just go with LeBron James to save face. Because how many years has he been on? He's been to the Nuggets, couldn't get a chip there, ring chasing. Then he trades to the Knicks. Now he's ring chasing for the Knicks. Try to get all these pieces in Miles Shumpert, J.R. Smith, the whole Knicks tape, it didn't work. The little spurt of insanity and all that, okay, yeah, it didn't work. Now it's coming to the time where it's like, okay, Carmelo Anthony either has to do what Kevin Durant did. Either you join up or you don't get a title. Point blank period. You either join or you don't get a title. So you might as well go LeBron James to make it easier on yourself because you're getting older. But even though you're still playing at a high rate, I'm not saying he's not playing at a high rate, but I'm saying he's getting older. So you know what? How about you get on a team with somebody else that's your level, which is LeBron James, and you guys eat up and go get a fucking champ. They came in the league at the same time.
But who are
They're best friends.
Who are they gonna eat with the departure of Kyrie Irving? How are they gonna?
They don't need him. LeBron James already proved that he can score a triple double nights that he's not clicking.
So who's gonna be the point guard? Who's gonna?
They need somebody who can dish. They can get a pass. They need a traditional point guard.
But who else is out there for them?
Well, they have pieces on their team that they have K Felder I'm not saying he needs to be elite. God, they don't need an elite guard right now. They don't need an elite guard anymore because
I'm not saying that they need an elite guard, but you think K Felder could top guard top guards?
I'm saying that they're gonna call up their talent. They're calling up their people that's been on the team.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, can KFO the?
No, I'm not saying.
So that's then I'm not saying someone like Ramon Sessions.
No, I'm
somebody.
Who?
Ramon Sessions.
I'm saying somebody who has more potential. Who's been on that team? He's been on that team learning this whole time.
Ramon Sessions is a
KFO just came in the league and when? When did he come in the league? 2015 or 2016?
Probably one of them years.
So I'm trying to say, as in he's been on that team, he already passed the learning curve.
You throw him in the fire. That ain't gonna.
No, we're not gonna throw him in the fire. We're not gonna throw him in the fire, but he's gonna get major minutes this year probably. If they trade Kyrie Irving,
we'll see how that goes.
I'm saying that he's gonna get major minutes, as in like he's gonna get more minutes than he had before.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if, all right, he might. But
I'm saying fuck KFO. We're not even talking about KFO.
He might.
We're talking about Carmelo Anthony. But if Carmelo goes into that team, it would just be easier on him because he would now have a person that he can actually pass the ball to.
We're not forgetting though that these guys are both aging.
Yeah, but LeBron shows that he's getting better with age. His stats have gone up each year, so that doesn't matter.
We thought that with Kobe too.
Yeah, but Kobe, look at Kobe. Kobe didn't even play the same game LeBron plays.
You're right. He's more
facilitator.
Nah, they I feel like I don't know. The Kobe can't give you the triple dose, but they both. I feel like they both do the same thing. Not like the same
LeBron,
thing.
Because LeBron
I'm not saying. You know what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Like Kobe could go out there and get 39 and 9.
Yeah, he can. Do that. LeBron James can also get his teammates involved, still be an all-around player. Like, you know what I mean? Like he still needs to. He has other aspects that Kobe didn't have. Like, you know what I mean?
That's Kobe don't need nobody
Kobe was
else.
a scorer.
LeBron needs people. Kobe don't need nobody.
Yeah, because he was a pure scorer. LeBron James obviously isn't a pure scorer. He's an all-around player. He tries to do everything. He tries to do a little bit of everything.
Probably be a star in the league, you're all-around.
He said if you're a star, you're all-around.
If you're a star in the NBA, you're an all-around player.
No, because
then why are you one-dimensional? So why are you one-dimensional then? What are you just mean
about being, if you're a star in the NBA, isn't that true?
So why are you a star then if you're just
because certain stars are known for certain things.
But can someone answer my question? Why are you considered a star if you're just a one-dimensional player?
That one thing that you do.
So just be a regular player?
No, you're not a regular player because there's certain regular players that can't do that one good thing that you can do.
So he's an elite superstar?
No, you're just good at you stand out in that one aspect.
Right, so then he ain't a star then.
Who?
I'm saying it's like y'all saying that people are stars. I feel like a star. If you're a star, you're an all-around player. You can get 20 points. You get where your position is. You can get anywhere between the rebounds that you need to get. And then on top of that, you're a star. No, I'm not saying that he needed to. But Kobe did average 6 assists. Kobe did average more than 5 rebounds. With the 30 plus on top of that. That's why I consider him an elite. But we're gonna go back to Kyrie Irving. I will never consider him elite until he leaves LeBron. And then with that,
but then when he leaves LeBron. When he leaves LeBron, what if he doesn't live up to what he is?
Why wouldn't he?
Because he has a whole franchise to think about. Now everybody's gonna blame. Now he has to take the blame for when they lose.
You hear the teams that he mentioned?
Yeah, but exactly.
He can thrive in any of those pieces that they have there already.
Bringing him in to be the first option of scoring, or the first option.
If he goes to the Knicks, he's not the first option.
Who?
Kyrie.
Well, I'm saying
if he goes to Timberwolves, he's not the first option.
But he's the point guard.
If he goes to Spurs, he's not the first option.
But he's the point guard.
Yeah, of course. And that's what he wants. He wants to be the decision maker.
Which he's gonna be on the Knicks.
Exactly, but he's not going to be there on Cleveland. He's not.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But you say he wanted to be the first option.
No, I'm saying he wants to be the first option, but it might not work out because then now he has to take the blame for when they lose shit. Because LeBron said he already knows every night that he has to play at his utmost best because freaking when they lose, everybody's pointing the finger at LeBron and even the commentators say LeBron and the Cavaliers lose and an upset and defeat or something like that. They always say LeBron. They say LeBron's name because he's the leader of the team. You know what I mean? So they're gonna point the finger at him. But I don't know if Kyrie ever can do that because what if he? You know what I mean? They're gonna point the finger at him and it just might. And the games that he has might be terrible. Well, you know what I mean?
He is a number 1 overall pick. He has.
Yeah, so what? There's a lot of number one overall picks.
He's a proven. Listen. He is a proven number 1 pick. Before LeBron even got there, let's not forget this man was putting up 40 points with a freaking black mask on his freaking face from a broken nose. I remember that shit. I remember the games he had before LeBron James. And he was on the cusp of being elite. All he had to do was just make the playoffs. As soon as LeBron came, he took everything away from him, bro. Everything. It held him back as a player. This trade is a blessing, bro. This trade that's gonna happen no matter where he goes. is a blessing.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for Melo to save pace and win the championship.
Well, that's gonna be hard for him to do in Cleveland.
I feel like it's not because they definitely gonna come out the East.
Of course,
They definitely gonna come out the East.
Of course, that. But who's that other guy that's gonna eventually go against Golden State? Who's that other guy that's gonna? Kevin Love cannot command a double team.
No, we're not saying.
Do not say anything about that, bro.
We don't need no double team. We already have 2 scorers that can score on their own.
I'm saying when it goes for them to go against, when it comes time for them to go against Golden State, who's that third guy that's going to command the double team? Because Golden State has 3 guys that's commanding the double team.
Yeah, but everybody knows that you don't. Everybody knows that you just don't. Okay, now since this whole super team shit came about, all the super teams is starting to form up. But the fact that there has been teams that only won it with 2 people, dynamic duo. You know what I mean?
How long ago was that, bro?
All right, but that doesn't matter though. That doesn't matter. Just like how the same thing with Russell Westbrook. How long ago did somebody score a fucking triple double for the season? Same shit.
A long time ago.
And that was mad long ago. But
that's not even comparable, bro.
No, I'm saying as in I think history repeats itself. So obviously that can happen again. It can happen again. LeBron and fucking Carmella might be the fucking ultimate dominant fucking duo.
I don't know how that's gonna work without someone giving them the ball.
I'm saying you can still win the championship with solid players. Which the 2015 freaking Warriors proved that when they fucking won it with fucking all just role players. What's his name? Leandro Barbosa and fucking Sean Livingston started playing good again. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, you can win a championship with just role players. That doesn't really matter. You can just gotta have those 2 pieces, those 2 dynamic people that can win the game and have them kill moments. Just like LeBron, when he knows he's about to win the championship, he goes and kill moment and he just 4th quarter, he gonna win it. But then, you know what I mean? Last year it's just you know what I mean? The Warriors just had the better of them. You know what I mean? They came up short, but and then even seen that LeBron, Kyrie tried to show LeBron love at the end, but LeBron was just like, you know what I mean? He gave him a little hug, whatever, tapped him on the back, whatever. But so basically just like removed his arm off of him because he just, you know what I mean? He felt like he didn't play up to where he should have played up to. You know what I mean?
It's not LeBron's friend.
Yeah, but exactly. But at the end of the day, LeBron expected a lot from Kyrie Irving, obviously.
Vice versa.
Yeah, but LeBron was doing that every night.
And Kyrie wasn't?
Not every night. Not every night.
Come on, bro.
Not every night. Not like how he did in 2016.
Come on, bro.
Not like how he did in 2016, bro.
The games I was watching, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Those what you said. You said the specific games you were watching. People were eating.
Those last 3 games. That's all I needed to watch.
Yeah, but the first. Yeah, but even the last 3 games. The other first 4 games. I mean, the other first 2 games. I'm sorry.
Yo, that's all I needed to watch was his last couple games, bro. See what he would do.
I don't know, man.
I'm telling you, man, he's nice, yo. He held his own in that game, bro. In that whole finals, he held his own, bro.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know, man. I feel like
it was Kevin Love.
No, Anthony, you gotta have to go.
Yeah, Love really fell apart.
Yo, bro, come on now, man.
What happened to Love?
Come on, bro. Game 1, he had 24. Game 2, 19. Game 3, 38. Game 4,
yeah, but look at his scoring rate, bro. He went up and down. He's up and down. LeBron was consistent. Look at LeBron's stats compared to Kyrie. He went from 24 points, then he went to 19. Look, 30.
All right, then when he had 19 points, he bounced it out with his 7 assists. What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say look how the scoring ranges are. He's going up and down with points.
Look, he did all he could. He dropped the only game they did win. He had 40 points,
and that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
But look at all the games he did go in. He had 38 in game 4, lost. 24 in game 1, lost. Even game 2 was all right. It was okay, but it was good.
He took the L in that game when he had 19 points.
Yeah, he took the L in all 3 of those games.
That's what I was. Who else had higher than him in that game?
Look, I'm only looking at Kyrie because he's the only important one right now. Look, that first game that they won, 40 points. That one and only game they won. You gonna say that's LeBron?
Go LeBron.
I mean, does it really matter? Because it's not gonna be like you getting in your Charles Barkley state of mind, just hating on Kyrie.
How about you just shut up?
Yeah, you was just hating on what's his name? Freaking forgot you was just hating on. You was just hating on somebody else.
How's that hating on somebody on the Knicks?
Alright. This but this is the same thing. Alright.
He went from 28 to 29.
But they're still losing. So what is your real argument? They're still losing. They're still losing. But they're still losing though.
I'm saying look at his stat. Every night he's scoring 20 plus.
And they're still lost.
But exactly, if Kyrie Irving was scoring 20 plus, they would have probably lost.
That game he had 40.
Though.
That game he had 40. Ironically, they won, right?
Ooh.
Kyrie Irving. The game he had.
Well, how was LeBron?
He had 31.
But I'm trying to say, look at how he's consistent with the scoring.
You're right. But
he went from 19.
Okay. What is that? What is that? I'm asking you. What is that translating to? What did that translate to?
You need points to win.
One game to win. One game they won.
You need points to win
because of Kyrie Irving.
Is it really fair to be comparing Irving to James?
No, I'm not comparing them.
I'm saying that. I'm not comparing. I'm saying that he was never going to be elite until he left this guy.
Yeah, but
he was never be elite until he left him.
Yeah, but I'm saying as in, if you're on a team together with somebody just as elite as you would obviously think that you want that person to score as much as you scored.
And he did.
But not consistently. LeBron was still averaging 20 plus when he had one game he had 19, one game he had 20 something, one game he had this, one game he had that. He needed to be right with LeBron. That's what I'm saying. They need to get Carmella Anthony.
They don't even know what they want to. They don't even know what they want to do with him.
Yeah, I don't even know. They gonna trade him for him. They need Carmelo and they need somebody else.
They don't even know what they want to do.
Derrick Rose.
But they about to sign Derrick Rose in free agency.
Who, Derrick Rose?
Yeah.
Oh, the Knicks about to sign?
No. Cleveland.
Cleveland about to sign Hero?
Yeah, free agency.
That's what I'm saying. Heroes is gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
Better get in that wheelchair first.
Go ahead, talk about your moguls, Raheem.
Now, in previous episodes, we talked about the Wisconsin herd and how they haven't had the logo list. Well, as of last week, they have an official logo, and it is brought to you in part by your friends at Copy and Paste.
I like that logo.
Nah, man, I don't know what you see. This shit looks like they just took the Bucks logo and literally copied and pasted it until they had multiple ones there. I mean, look at this. Exactly.
That looks like the Bucks logo.
Nobody cares about that.
It's freaking copy and paste and shit. And also, in other news, the Fort Wayne Mad Ants are now switching up their colors to match the Pacers. So before they had colors similar to the Cavs, even though it's not their affiliate. They're with the Pistons, but in 2015 they switched to the Pacers, but now they're deciding to match the colors with them.
Okay, cool.
That's all I got for the logo standpoint.
Alright, so now we're going to talk about wrestling. We're going to talk about how WWE has changed tremendously over the years.
Hold on, first, before anything, we need to discuss recent departure of the greatest man that ever lived, A-Double.
Listen,
he's not a bum, man. Come on.
He's not comfortable. He's not professional. Just keep it at that. WWE kept it at that, so we're going to keep it at that. Also, Aries, thank you for the time you had on 205 Live and those whack runs you had with Neville.
That was whack.
Come on, man. The matches they put up with them were great. The matches that he had with Neville were great. You can't even front. Whatever, man.
Thank you. Also, Aries, bye.
Yeah, Austin Aries, you had the worst run ever in WWE history. From someone cut from the cloth of ROH and TNA in its heyday, and you come to WWE and you do some bullshit like this, man, you deserve to get waived.
But he actually
because he sucks.
Okay.
He knew that they weren't going to do anything with him creatively.
He doesn't suck, man.
He sucks.
Man.
Okay, so we're going to talk about WWE throughout the years. How they have been stricken with the ultimate plague, which is show business, and they have turned into a bunch of sissified ballerinas with muscles.
This is the indie guys putting this shit in his head.
Ballerinas with muscles, and freaking and theater and fucking drawing all the other TV show.
This guy said battle.
You know what's crazy? Listen to me, people at home, and on the wrong land. There's sometimes that I think you guys would watch that bullshit Love and Hip Hop on TV. You would sit there with your fucking McDonald's and your goddamn Taco Bell and scarf it down while you watch that bowl, but you won't sit down and watch something with some substance like WWE or something like indie, some wrestling, something.
And then y'all got the nerve.
And you have the nerve to call it fake.
Word.
And that shit is fake. Everybody knows what the hip hop and all that Bad Girls Club, whatever freak you watch.
Especially Bad Girls Club.
Jersey Shore, whatever freak you watch.
All that shit is faker than wrestling, period.
All that
Horror
shit is
Story, all that bullshit.
So you would see her say wrestling's fake and the wrestling, they're not even punching each other. Well, they're not even fucking arguing.
No, how about you get in the ring and find out?
How about you get in the ring and find out what you got
this motherfucker? I can easily get behind the camera on some Love and Hip Hop bullshit, talking about this, that, and the third, and this my baby, and that
my baby, and this my baby, and that's your baby.
Then
Don't make no goddamn sense. That people make me sick. Talk about, how can you watch wrestling? How can you sit there and watch that? How can you sit there and watch freaking females freaking pull hair and freaking curse and all those other freaking make black people look bad, make other people look bad?
There's one I like. Well, how can you sit there and watch people just how can you sit there and watch them just beat each other up like that? What do you mean?
You can say the same thing about Denver and anything else.
Watch football. People slam their helmets against each other. That's what you're like. Come on.
But I'm saying at the end of the day, though, what I'm trying to say is WWE now they have changed and they have been stricken with that reality TV bull. Which I don't want to see that. I want to see wrestling. I want to see how it used to be when people used to come down to the interruptions. The interruptions have been freaking limited to this whole WWE in the past like 3 years, 4 years, whatever. I forgot. It's like 08. Shit been fucking. There hasn't been anything.
What you call it is fucked it up with her creative control.
And goddamn, I just seen if this card is a goddamn WWE, I swear to God, WWE.
She gonna make it worse.
But listen, even if she does go there, which is probably how it's gonna happen. Even if she does go there, she's not gonna have. The only thing she's probably gonna have is a TV role.
She better not.
That's it.
She better not even have that.
That's it.
She better not even have
and
that.
If she does, so what?
She's gonna fuck it up.
Honestly,
now she's really gonna go down the drain.
Honestly, Dixie Carter's hot. She's sexy. I'll give her some love. She look good for a 50-year-old woman.
She do. Definitely do. But she gonna fuck up WWE, and I will not have this witch come over here and you see what she did to TNA, and they power bomb her through a table off the goddamn air.
That was one of the highest points, though.
Yeah. After the goddamn company got bought.
True.
So either way, she got powerbombed off TV, and it was just nothing else left for her. And I don't want to see her come to WWE and fuck up WWE. You see what she was doing with TNA the whole time? She had goddamn King Mo as a goddamn bodyguard. What the hell was he doing on TNA?
She had Quentin Rampage Jackson was on TNA.
I'm talking about
Tito Ortiz was on TNA. Ronnie from Jersey Shore was on TNA.
Brandon Jacobs.
Brandon Jacobs.
Adam Jones.
I did not switch to and are you going to be on the show?
Who was that guy? That running back that plays for the Panthers. That was just in TNA. Yeah, he's in that shit.
But he only had 2 times.
Well, actually, Adam Jones was there full time when he got suspended for league for a year.
Talking about Pac-Man?
Adam Jones?
Talking about Pac-Man?
Yeah, plays for Bengals.
Pac-Man, he tag team champs for Who's that? He was tag team champs.
Adam Jones, number 24.
He was tag team champs.
What the hell? Get this nigga! What the fuck is this?
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We just had randoms coming to the goddamn window. I don't know who they were.
This is no drug business.
They were jobbers. They were jobbers. Jobbers were released from the league. Oh shit, yo. Okay, I'm just playing.
His ain't no. Yeah, put his freaking banana.
Right, he came up with the banana in the goddamn window.
Talking about his massive package.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Anyway. Yeah, like I was saying, WWE is restricting with the sickness called show business and reality TV bull.
Pac-Man, that dude, Pac-Man Jones. You won the tax change with Ron Killings.
And also, David Woods when he was Consequence Creed.
I don't know. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I just hate how WWE now they're just starting to get old, and they're just not as good as indie wrestling in my eyes. just me.
That's because
I'm an indie mark.
That's you hard, bro.
I am a indie.
This guy has an indie mark, bro.
I have a smart mark. And
up yours.
Anyway, he's WWE mark. That's okay.
You borderline WWE mark.
Alright, but it's okay though. We're gonna just say how WWE has been. It just hasn't been the same ever since 08. I'm saying ever since.
Nah, that's arguable.
No,
that's an argument.
Okay,
that's an argument.
I said ever since the end of 08.
And like I said, that's an argument. But I know where you're coming from. But that's an argument.
What's the argument about that?
Because
after 08, what?
All right, after 08, what you call it? CM Punk when he was champ. That whole 2012, 2013 reign.
Okay,
that wasn't bad. When the Rock and all them came back, that wasn't bad at all. They was getting there. When Triple H started coming back and he was the on-screen boss and he started letting his guys kind of run shop, it wasn't getting bad. You know what I mean? Until they started fucking wasting the NXT talent. That's when it started getting bad again.
I really don't understand why Vince feels the need to do this to some of the NXT talent.
Yeah,
honestly, I feel some of them
Tell him to do something. But this guy, tell him what you told me.
What?
About Baron Corbin.
Oh,
go ahead and say it. You hear this guy?
Roman Reigns sucks.
Okay, now you're getting crazy. Roman Reigns is better than Baron Corbin.
No, he's not.
I'll say that.
No, he's not. Not at all.
What?
Not at all.
Are you gonna sit here and say that stiff mess in the goddamn ring? Did you see that freaking Money in the Bank? He freaking gave himself a black eye.
I knew what happened.
He is a botch mania.
I said
a walking botcher.
So Roman Reigns, are you kidding me?
What?
I set it up for y'all, ladies and gentlemen.
What? Because he watched the one powerbomb? He watched that one powerbomb.
No.
I could pick 1,000 more matches of Baron Corbin with these botches than freaking Roman Reigns. If anything, Roman Reigns like botch on the mic. If anything, hell yeah. He botches on the cues and shit, but Baron Corbin.
See Corbin do that.
Yeah, but he's botching in the ring.
Hey,
he's botching in the ring. That's worse.
He's still a little ring, but he's making it up quickly.
Yeah, he's making it up quickly. Yeah, he's gonna not have a not successful fucking passion.
Nah, he fuck that. Baron Corbin have a successful passion. He is gonna win the WWE title.
Mr. Kennedy.
Nah, yo, hold up. They violated Mr. Kennedy with that. No, they're not doing that with Corbin.
We like you, Bush.
They're not doing that with
We think it would be better. You go more over if you lose.
They're not gonna do that with Corbin. He's gonna win the title.
But on
what title?
With that being
the WWE title.
No.
With that being said, who's gonna cash in first? Him or Carmella?
Actually not. Why not Carmella? Have her cash in first.
Have her cash in tonight.
All I know is one of them has to be unsuccessful. That's all I know. One of them has to be unsuccessful.
Wait, why?
Because that's gonna even seem more fake. It's gonna be like, okay, you guys made her win. She had to win it twice, right? Then she had to get her briefcase back 2 times. Okay, so they made her win. Huh?
I said that shouldn't have
happened. Alright, so this is what I'm trying to say. She won the briefcase 2 times. She got it back. She retained it 2 times. She got it the first time off the Jay's other shit. Now the second time she retained it off the Jay's other shit, but not really. Then Baron Corbin, he wins motherfucking skin in his teeth or whatever the case may be. Freaking then Carmella and Jay's other, either they're gonna fuck up around and then she can't win it again. There's no way that she can just win a title after she just retained it 2 times when they made her do it again because they cheated.
You mean the briefcase, not the title. She doesn't have the title yet.
She's retained the briefcase.
I feel like
the briefcase on the line.
She has to cash it.
She has to cash it in, but she
won it twice.
Yeah, she won it.
She cash it in. I can see Baron Corbin not cashing in successfully, but then again, why would they give him the briefcase? Come on, man.
Yeah, why did they give the same thing why they gave Damien Sandow the briefcase? Same reason why they gave.
Well, they obviously seen Damien Sandow suck.
They goddamn gave John Cena the briefcase when
John Cena we all know John Cena didn't need to even win that.
So what?
He had 12 by then. He had 12 world championships by then.
So what? So what? He still had the briefcase. So what? He still had the briefcase. He still had the briefcase.
I still find it crazy how he like won by accident.
Yeah, he was beating Big Show up shit. Yeah, but listen, man, I don't know, bro. Like WWE is good, but they need to get their act together. They losing my eye, losing a lot of people's eye, probably besides ours and was.
They losing my eyes. They're making me want to watch more indie.
Yeah, knowing you. Want to see your Shane Strickland's and your Desmond Xavier's and your Sammy Callahan's and freaking freaking. He wants to see all these guys.
And they're all better than a lot of wrestlers in WWE.
That's when we start.
No, that's when they just have.
That's when we start.
You know,
that's not possible, bro.
You know, I really shouldn't be talking much about anything, but some of the wrestlers need to be more careful in the ring.
Yeah, well, okay, see, that's why I agree with you. I agree with you on that, Kyle. Because they are more loose cannon. You know what I mean? There ain't no rules. There's a lot more freedom. In WWE, you can't do certain moves. You can't. First of all, everybody knows you can't do a Canadian destroyer in fucking goddamn in WWE.
I wouldn't want no one doing that anyway.
You can get that shit all day.
Did you see what happened when freaking Kazarian botched it? He almost broke freaking Kyo's neck.
Yeah, but sometimes it happens. It happens in wrestling, right? He's a seasoned wrestler. You know what I mean? He's been wrestling for a couple of years, so obviously that just happens sometimes. Sometimes you might slip up, you might grab his neck the wrong way.
That's sometimes you should happen. Paralyzed.
Yeah, but
Canadian insurance.
If you're resilient, you can take those bumps and by all means.
But like it's been said, you know, all it takes is one slip up. That could be rare.
You know how to
scary enough to life.
Like they've been teaching you, and they've been teaching you if you were coachable. That's if you were coachable. That's why some of them, because some of them don't know how to take bumps. That's why you know what I mean. You got to learn how to take those falls, take those hits. That's what they're training you for.
Speaking of taking hits, does Vince have a hit out on Finn Balor? Because
that was botched.
Because that guitar shot was bleeding.
That was botched. And then even in that still doesn't matter.
But that gas nice.
Let's not even talk about that. Let's just talk about how WWE is trying to push this whole fucking I don't know, like this whole they just want money now. Like they don't care about. No has. When we were watching Behind the Mat, you see how in depth the characters got into.
Listen, that's when WCW was kicking the shit out of them.
Yeah, I know.
Kicking their ass. They needed to do something. Now they have no competition. There's nothing. I keep telling you the same thing. There's no competition for them, so they're gonna sit on their hands. They don't need to be jumping at everything, because no one's pushing them to do it. Probably New Japan, that last show they had in United States when Kenny Omega was declared the first ever United States champion. That's probably why they did the AJ Styles beating him at the house show thing, because they need to. So when shit like that happens, that's when WWE starts doing their thing. But until someone starts poking them they're gonna sit on their hands, and you gotta accept it. Because it's just what it is. It is what it is. That's what I tried to tell you, but I don't know.
Yeah, all I'm trying to say is WWE, they slowly make people. They just about money now. It's not about.
It's gonna be like that till TNA comes up, RH comes up, or Global Force comes up.
And TNA, so I mean, I shouldn't even say TNA. I mean Impact.
Global Force and
Impact. Slowly starting to come back because look at the X Division now. The X Division, they're making the X Division more serious.
And they signed it with AAA too.
They're trying to make the X Division more serious. How it used to be.
But man, I don't know, bro. They always gonna just be like that. You gotta accept it, man. They still putting on good shit though, because they're beating everyone else in the ring. WWE looks at themselves as a regular televised show now, so they competing against Monday Night Football and all this extra shit. They ain't looking at other wrestling promotions anymore, bro. But with that being said, man, time to get up out of here, man. You know what I mean? It was a good episode. Ballin N Brawlin. You know what I mean? Right time to go.
Time to go, ladies and gentlemen.
It's time to do other things.
That's what the thing. Shout out to FTW.
Yeah, shout out to FTW. Coming soon to FTW. Yes, we're here again. But baby, we are out of here. It is your boy, Post 90s, aka Philosophy Job, Part 3, live from the underground. Peace and love with my homies.
The bro with the nose and the nose. Close souls, baby.
Yeah.
Peace.